Hey guys, Wilbite here. A few weeks ago, I did a rare tier list for you guys and provided the top 40 rare champions. I have recently just completed my epic tier list, so I want to share with you guys the top 20 epic champions. I won't talk through every one, and I do have some notes on here. They're pretty shorthand though. They're mainly meant for me, but they might help you guys as well. And just as a reminder, tier lists are meant to point you in the right direction. Just because you have a certain champion doesn't mean you're going to automatically perform, exceptional in certain content. This game has a lot of mechanics, and it takes certain team compositions as well as gear to fully utilize a character in certain content. This layout is about the same as last time. I'll quickly kind of go over it. So on the right here, I've graded each champion on content in the game, and basically they get an overall score which ranks them against each other. That way I'm not going to be biased on maybe I use a champion a lot more in a different one. If they ranked higher based on the content that I've ranked them against, they're going to be higher. And also they're going to get an overall rating. This is my SS tier. There's only 4 that actually made this. And, you have Tyrell, Madame Ceres, Miscreated Monster, and Mausoleum Mage. All 4 of these are just fantastic champions. If you have these champions, they're definitely worth leveling up, booking, and using just in about every content of the game. There's only a few places that I've docked certain champions. Madame Ceres I use the most probably currently out of any epic champion. Her kit is just insane with being able to remove all the buffs from all your enemies, as well as put up a 50% increase or 50% decreased attack and a 60% decreased defense debuffs on all the enemies. It's hard to find something like that, and the rest of her kit is fantastic as well. But I did dock her pretty harshly on Clan Boss, just because I think there's other champions that I'd rather use. But I still think she can work early on. She does have pretty good debuffs, but later in the game you're probably going to use different champions. Everyone knows Tyrell. By now you know him, defensive based, fantastic kit there. Miscreated Monster, he's one of my other favorite epic champions. When I was struggling with Spiders 20, he was kind of the lifesaver. He had that AoE that gave your whole team the shield, had ally protection. And then, once I kind of learned about him and how to gear him out with, crit and crit damage, I actually was able to use him on Clan Boss as well. I subbed out Rosin and put him in, and my team did, I only tried a few times, but my team did just about the same amount of damage as when I had my legendary Rosin in there. So, all 4 of these champions can perform exceptionally well for you guys if you have the right team composition and the right artifacts. On the S tier, there's quite a bit that made this list just based on how they ranked on each content. Just a few of them that I'll probably mention because most of you know these champions. Grizzled Jarl, probably one of my favorite dwarves in this game. When I was struggling with Clan Boss, I got him in a counterattack speed tune team to help block my debuffs on my champions, as well as put up pretty cool buffs, a 6% increased defense, and get the 50% decreased attack on the Clan Boss as a utility. I didn't fully utilize him for that debuff. The dwarf performs pretty good. Clan Boss and Faction Wars, and probably Spiders too, he's going to shine. Let's see here. Steel Skull, most of you probably know him He has some poison capability. He has skills to remove debuffs, heal your allies, as well as put up some buffs to help kind of support your champions. Doom Priest, really cool champion, especially if you get a lot of speed on the champion. For every turn, he's going to remove one debuff from all your allies. So you get him really fast, he's going to remove a lot of debuffs, as well as he's going to heal them as well. He does have the 50% increased attack buff that he can put on your allies. Personally, I don't really use that buff a lot, but it definitely is a good buff. So yeah, all these champions here, they're still fantastic. They're S tier. I docked them quite a bit on a few areas of the game, but overall, they're really solid and worth leveling up. On the A tier, I did cut this list short because I only wanted to show 20 champions. That way I didn't kind of overload with a whole bunch of champions. I did throw in the new Sentinel. She is really exciting, I think. She got the A1 that is a 50% decreased attack, which, anytime we can get a champion that has that, we're always looking for clan boss. She, on her A2, she has the 6% increased defense along with a block debuff for your allies. And then, I haven't tested this out yet, but her passive is pretty interesting. Her passive has a 50% chance to ignore damage on one ally per one of her turns. So this could be pretty cool, especially, I don't know, but especially if maybe you have, two of these and you're going through faction wars. I wonder how that works, with this 50% chance, because it's only one ally per one of their turns. But maybe if you have two of them, you can ignore a lot of damage potentially. So she is really exciting. She's one of the new champions. I'm really excited to, really test her out. But I think she'll be pretty phenomenal. And maybe I ranked her a little too low. I don't know yet. Skullcrown, probably a favorite in Arena. Maybe not as much now with, some of the meta changers in Arena. But still, Skullcrown still gets me sometimes when I'm facing people. A well-built team with Skullcrown can take down my team, which is pretty impressive sometimes. So overall, I don't rank her really high in some stuff, but Spiders in Arena, phenomenal. And then I did have Stagnite here. I haven't tested him out, but he has a pretty interesting kit with some speed and decreased defense debuffs that you can utilize. And from what I remember, he has a really high base speed as well. I think he would be good in Faction Wars and Ice Golem. The other stuff, I didn't rank him really high, but he did kind of barely make my top 20 list, and he is one of the new champions as well. So yeah, just as a reminder, this is more of to kind of point you guys in the right direction. If you have certain champions, look into what you have as a team composition to maybe mix and match to try to get the best scenario. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully it helps you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.